We had a good time and we went to bed early, right? Right, that's the way it is. Welcome to Poughkeepsie. It's been a long time. I think that's a Sting song. I think we were here in 2005. We partner with the city of Poughkeepsie. We have a working relationship. We're the primary PSAP. The city is our secondary. So I kind of, in getting the city involved, kind of just saying we're co-hosting because we are in the city of Poughkeepsie. And Chief Knapp is here to tell you to spend all the money here in the city of Poughkeepsie. But let me introduce my boss first, Dana Smith. Dana is our emergency response coordinator. We're waiting on the executive. I'm not sure if he's going to arrive or not, but I'll bring up Dana at least, and he can say a few words.
Thanks, Pat. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dutchess County in the city of Poughkeepsie. On behalf of County Executive Marcus Molinaro, we're glad you're here. As Pat said, spend your money. You know, tax support, sales tax support is important. The county executive is probably very busy this morning. This is his first budget. He's a new county executive to us, and like all of us, we're facing difficult, challenging times. You know, ever increasing demand from the community, what they expect from us, the amount of hand-holding you and your staff and our staff, all the call takers, have to provide to the community with dwindling funds. You know, if we ever get the surcharge thing straightened out, I think we'll all be in a much better position. But in the meantime, I think everybody's doing a wonderful job, you know, getting by. As far as Pat and everybody going to bed early, this isn't my first day on the job. You know, I've heard lots of stories about you. Pat's evaluation's coming up, so if you want anything you want to provide me, any background, please just let me know. But for me, it's truly a pleasure being in my position for just inside of 2 years. It's an opportunity for me to put a face to some of the emails and the great conversations that go on, you know, with Klinger in connection to the listserv. And this group for our department has been a great support. It's put us in a better position to serve our community, and hopefully we can do the same for you. So, thank you.
Go ahead.
Well, perfect timing. Ladies and gentlemen, he always does have impeccable timing. As soon as I finish up, he walks in the door. But here's our County Executive, Marcus J. Molinaro.
Your name again?
What's that? I'll get a card.
Yeah, that's right.
Cut from the budget.
Thank you. I apologize. It's my history and record of running late. The good news is that Mayor Tyzik was running late as well, so I don't feel nearly as badly. And I feel even better because we both were in our cars in front of the Grand Hotel. The county executive and the mayor couldn't find a parking spot. So John went back to his parking lot, and I went back to mine, and then I limped over from the county office building. I received a Facebook message this morning after I posted that I would be attending this convention, this conference, and someone said to me, "That's the problem in government. They keep spending money on these conferences, and you guys shouldn't put in for any travel," talking to me. So I responded, "Well, I parked next door and walked. I hope that you don't mind that I didn't charge anybody." But nevertheless, welcome to Dutchess County. Welcome to the Poughkeepsie Grand, and I'll add my welcome to the city of Poughkeepsie as well. And of course, Mayor Tyzik will extend that to you. There are great opportunities. You're here for how long?
3 days.
Till Friday. A lot of fun in downtown Poughkeepsie. A lot of fun. So enjoy it. We need your sales tax, so it would be okay if you spent some money outside of the hotel. Tomorrow, may have a visitor, so if somebody who happens to be the governor's in town, we'll see if we can drag him over to say hello. You can ask him where your money is.
That would be a great jump at that.
Yes, I'm sure I'd be thrilled to get over here. Let me just say this. You know, I often when we elected officials talk about emergency response, you're the ones that too often get a bit overlooked, and certainly the folks that you coordinate and the staff that you work with too often, I think, don't get the kind of recognition that's so deserved. And I just want you to know personally that having served once in the Dutchess County Legislature, in fact, when we initiated the entire 911 system, and then having gone to Albany to serve 5 years in the New York State Assembly, where most good ideas go to die. It must be early. Anybody here from Chemung County? Chemung?
Yeah,
Chemung, oh, absolutely. I'm good friends with Tom O'Mara. Usually, the senator. Usually, I use Chemung as the county that I make fun of, but I won't today since you're here.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. I spent 5 days one night in Horsehead. Anyway, is it Jake's? Bad bar. Bad bar. Yeah. Anyway, okay, we'll get back. Having spent 5 years in the New York State Assembly, and actually at the time worked with Rowan DeStito and others, believe me, there are those of us who recognize certainly that we need to do better when it comes to working with you directly. I know firsthand that the state of New York has not made your job nor the counties and the communities you work for easier by co-opting your revenue, and I certainly expect that you will continue to advocate, and just know that there are elected officials across the state of New York who stand with you in the hopes that the state makes it a little bit easier for us to do the work that we do. Now, I just want you to know personally that, again, this concept that too often you're the component of emergency response that gets overlooked, that's not to say that we all feel that way. The people that you and the people that work for you have to be perfect. Because generally they're the ones that if something goes wrong are on the front page. They're the ones that get scapegoated too often. So just know that the work that you do and coming together here today and during this week, I hope is productive for you, but more importantly than that, that you get the support and the attention that you need moving forward as you advocate for policy changes and certainly for the work that you do across the state of New York, and that there are those of us, Mayor Tysick and others, who will stand shoulder to shoulder with you to advocate both in Albany and Washington and even here at home for the support, the attention, the recognition that you so very much deserve. And we do appreciate the work that you do. So with that, I just want to again extend you my welcome. I hope that you enjoy your time here in Dutchess County, and in all seriousness, you've got a wonderful week to do it. I don't know how many of you like looking at leaves, but I'd suggest getting out of the building because it is just a fabulous time of year. If you haven't yet visited the walkway over the Hudson, please be sure to do that. It is the second most visited state park in the state of New York. The first, John, is Niagara Falls. See what he did? Niagara Falls. But it's a beautiful, beautiful park space, the old railroad bridge across the Hudson River. Please take advantage of that. Spend some time in the community. If you need anything at all, Dana will be more than happy to provide you drinks, music, dancing, whatever it is you need. Whatever it is you need. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dutchess. You have my appreciation, my gratitude and support, and I know that the folks here in Dutchess County are thrilled to have you. So enjoy your week. God bless. Be well, and may we all get to see the kind of success and support that we very much deserve. So thanks very much.
Okay, and as I said before, we partnered with the city of Poughkeepsie, so I'm going to bring up my other half. For the city side, Chris Bowden to introduce Chief Knapp and Mayor Tysick.
I'll be brief. Again, welcome to the city of Poughkeepsie. If you need anything while you're here, Chris Bowden and John Bernard, let us know. It's a beautiful city. And I'd like to introduce Chief Ron Knapp of the City of Poughkeepsie Police Department.
This is the guy that's going to get you out of jail, so.
Yeah.
Or get us in jail.
Since Chris just introduced me before the mayor, thank God I'm civil service, thank God he's civil service as well. But that's, you know, it's funny, both of these guys weren't sure whether they were gonna make it this morning, the county exec and the mayor, and then I offered to speak for them. All of a sudden there was a rush to get here. I don't know what that is, and Pat says that he doesn't stay up late, but how many of you have seen the picture of him on the bull? Yeah. A few of you. It's a famous picture. I'm sure it's in his file somewhere, but I was the guy that talked him into getting on the bull, saying, "Don't worry, Pat, there's nobody with a camera here." So that became a big one. But it's worth seeing, and maybe Derek can share it with some of the people at some point. It's funny that the county exec mentioned spend your money here and use the sales tax, but he just took $2 million worth of sales tax away from the city of Poughkeepsie. So that's going to have an impact, but we're going to make it up.
You start morning friendly. 20 years younger than you, I can take it down.
Yeah, but it's going to be a fight. But the mayor and I talked yesterday, we're going to make Market Street a toll road. And we expect we'll get that $2 million back in no time at all. But now you know why they don't want me to speak for them. But on a serious note, I think it's great that this group is here in the city of Poughkeepsie. I know you've been here in the past, about 9 years ago, I think it was. Back then, the Grandview wasn't here. Tomorrow night, you're down at the river, at the Grandview. It's a beautiful facility run by the same family, and they go out of their way to accommodate us and really make conferences work. The food's always been top-notch, and the quality of the service in that. So, you know, we hope you enjoy your stay while you're here. The walkway is a beautiful place to be, and it's important that a group like this has this conference because you're kind of the voice out there of the people that are working in the centers, the lobby, the people that are saying this isn't right, this has to be changed, and at the end of the day, hopefully people listen to you. That's a very important message. Oh, by the way, Pat did say that there was a couple people concerned about vehicles parked in the hotel deck. The good news is we haven't had any vehicle break-ins here in a long time. However, if you have any copper in your trucks, I suggest you sleep with it under your pillow because they can smell it a mile away and they'll have it removed to the scrap yard within 10 minutes. I mean, we've had people in showers and all of a sudden the shower stops and they go down in the basement, their copper is gone. It's amazing how the economy has changed on that. But, you know, the sessions that you're going to attend, but more importantly, those social networking sessions that you attend on nights when you compare the hardships you got and solutions you come up with are more important than anything. And, you know, again, welcome, and if any of our people can do anything for you, I believe since the jail is overcrowded, we're quick at RORs, so, you know, we'll try to get you a discount there, but other than that, have a good time. Thank you.
And here he's picking on Chris, and he doesn't introduce the mayor of the city of Poughkeepsie.
That's all right.
Chief, you're not going to give your cell phone number out? Ron, your cell phone number?
845. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the city of Poughkeepsie, Queen City of the Hudson River Valley. And I want to welcome all of the 911 coordinators of the state here to our fabulous city. I hope you enjoy your stay and hope you have a very productive conference. Many of you are there for others at a time when others need you most. And I have been in our own 911 center, our emergency response center, and I see firsthand what those of you are ready, willing, and able to do. At a time, as I said, when people need you most, the coordinated effort that goes on, and the readiness and the willingness to be prepared for the storm or the situation that may come your way. And so I want to say thank you to all of you for your service, because as the county executive mentioned, there are times that others won't know who you are or will ever know who you are behind the scenes. And again, that goes without telling to the service that you men and women provide to each and every one of us in the community. So I was late because I was still working on Police Chief Knapp's budget. And of course I made sure I parked legally, because when you're working on the police budget, you got to be sensitive to all those things. And of course, the county executive reminded me that Chief, he could mix up City Hall for, you know, with the Nelson House with the demolition. So we'll have to think twice about making Market Street a toll road. But please enjoy your stay. I want to thank certainly Police Chief Ron Knapp, Chris Bowden, John Bernard, of course, Dana Smith and Pat Calamari, for all the fine work that they do here in Dutchess and in the city of Poughkeepsie. And thank you to all of you. Please enjoy your stay.
Thank you, everybody, for the gracious welcome. We're going to move right into our first presentation from Geocom. Mike, if you want to come up, and just a couple seconds for to switch the projector from my laptop to his.